Yes, that's right, the Elden Ring movie might turn out to be the biggest piece of dog poo that ever existed. But you know, contrary to that statement and the title of this video, it'll probably turn out pretty good. Let's be honest, video game movies haven't always had the best track record. Super Mario Bros. From the 90s, House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, Max Payne, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, all awful. But in recent years, video game adaptations have, for some unknown reason, been bloody brilliant. Fallout, Super Mario, all the bloody Sonic films, Mortal Kombat, and Detective Pikachu, and now an Elden Ring movie is actually happening. And I'm not saying panic, but maybe just lightly brace yourself, because this could either be absolutely brilliant or one of those films you watch once and pretend never existed. We've already started getting leaked set images online. You know the kind, blurry, zoomed in, taken from about 3 miles away. But even from that, you can tell the direction they're going for. And honestly, it's giving either grim, haunting fantasy epic that's going to be faithful to the source material to a T, or, on the other hand, somebody's filmed a cosplay meetup with a massive Hollywood budget. There's no real in between. These leaks also show off a couple of the characters, including the Dung Eater, which, by the way, still might be the worst name in gaming history, but is also somehow one of the best. And yes, he looks just as cursed as you'd expect, so points for accuracy, I guess. Then there's Marika, who actually looks pretty solid, properly regal, slightly eerie, like she knows everything and is silently judging you for panic rolling too many times. So visually, it might actually be right on track. But here's the big problem. Bigger than the dump you do in the morning after a roast dinner, bigger than King Kong's first dump of the day. Elden Ring isn't just a story, it's a feeling. Like a loving, reassuring hug that also hurts, like being stung by 1,000 wasps. The whole game works because it doesn't explain anything to the player. And unfortunately, that's not how films work. In the game, you piece everything together through item descriptions and vague NPC dialogue, while at the same time being flattened by a rotting dog that's head is way too big for its body. So how do you turn that into a film? Are we going to get constant exposition? Some narrator just popping in like, ah yes, let me explain the entire history of the Erd Tree and why that witch's hat is so damn big. Because if they over-explain it, it loses what makes it special. And if they don't explain it, casual viewers of the film are going to be completely lost. It's a lose-lose situation. But, and this is where it gets interesting, if they actually commit to it, keep it mysterious, let things breathe, focus on atmosphere instead of constant dialogue, it could be incredible. Imagine a proper dark fantasy film that trusts the audience just a little bit. Big ruined landscapes, tragic characters, barely any hand-holding. It could be genuinely something special. But the bit I'm excited about the most, the boss fights. If it's a montage of somebody casually slaying a load of big monsters, I'll be disappointed. But if we get that full 45 minutes of a main character being killed over and over again by Melania, or squished over and over again by the fire giant, I'll be satisfied beyond words. So yeah, it might be awful, it might completely miss the point, but if they get it right, which, let's be honest, they probably will, it'll end up being pretty bloody good.